Boys and girls. So we've been talking a little bit about what happens this time of year with holidays. We talked about Hanukkah. So tonight we're going to talk about Christmas, and I'm betting you figured that out just based on how I'm dressed and, you know, my lovely headpiece. So this is our Christmas tree. Let me take in a little tour of that. We have some homemade ornaments. We have this one that one of our daughters made that I really like. And we have this one that Charlie made for us some time back. He was a lot smaller then. And then a lot of times people just put things on their tree that interest them. So I like peanuts. So there's a peanuts one. I have several of those. I like Mickey Mouse. When you travel, sometimes you bring ornaments back. And this one is from Scotland, from Loch Ness. And we have some from England and Germany. And those are always fun to put on the tree too. I put this one on because it is the Polar Express, and I like to hear the bell ring. The fact that I can hear it means I still believe, right? So that's a good thing. And bears and just all kinds of things that I think are fun. And of course we have the angel at the top. And I don't know if you remember how well you can see this, but this is Angie. She was in one of our tapings way back at the beginning. So I like our tree. Our tree has a whole lot of ornaments on it. And then over here, I have one of my nativities. I'm going to show you another one in a little bit with baby Jesus. And this is one of my favorite nativities. Down here we have a gingerbread house. It's not real, but it looks really pretty lighted up. So let's sit down and we're going to talk about some other things. Okay, did you see Gracie in her Christmas sweater? And you notice on the back it says naughty. I could change that to nice, but I think we'll just leave it naughty for now because she kind of is both some days. Lots of pretty things to look at. I like lights. You knew that already. So we have things that flash. We have another nativity that's a really old up there. And then I have one here in the front. This is Precious Moments. And I like this one too. They all look like children, and you can see baby Jesus in the front. So we celebrate Christmas for what it is, which is the birth of baby Jesus. But then we also all have our Christmas traditions. Santa Claus, we put up our Christmas tree. So different families do different things, and different countries have different ways of celebrating. So let me read you a poem. This one is called Christmas Cheer. The ornaments are coming out and Mom has started baking. Santa's marking on his map the routes that he'll be taking. We're unboxing decorations that we put away last year in hopes that they will bring us all a little Christmas cheer. I always love when Mom sets up our small nativity with its innocent Christ child that the wise men came to see. We like when Dad drives us around on cold, dark winter nights so we can see the beauty of the neighbor's Christmas lights. And of course, the Christmas carols that we hear and sing together tell of happiness, joy, and wonder, and lots of fun in snowy weather. I just can't wait for Christmas. By now, I'm sure that's clear. With the color, lights, and sparkle, it's my favorite time of year. And even if our Christmas seems a bit different from the past, we'll still have fun and family to make memories that will last. So we'll have Christmas no matter what. If you've ever seen The Grinch, then you know the story about that and how he says Christmas comes no matter what. So we're going to talk about Santa in a minute. Let me show you some pictures. Okay, we're going to talk about La Befana in a little bit, but just so you know, this is Charlie in Italy with La Befana. Ooh, she looks scary, but she's not at all. And then here's Sam, Everett, and Malcolm with La Befana. And they got to see her in Florida. And that's what she looks like. And there I am with La Befana. Of course, I had to pose with her too. May see that video in a little bit. Okay, we talk about Santa, and not everybody this year can go sit in Santa's lap like you may have in years past. So this is Charlie. Charlie is having a Zoom call with Santa. So that's one good way to visit with Santa. And then, just for fun, look who's sitting on Santa's lap. And that is the same outfit that she's wearing over there. And there we both are with Santa, a different year. So Santa Claus will get there whether there's bad weather or whatever may be going on. If Santa typically visits your house, depending on where you are in the world, then Santa Claus will make it there this year as well. So this is called When Santa Stops By. Is that Santa at my window? I think it just might be. Or maybe he is on our roof. I wish that I could see. But if he knows I'm watching and he sees I'm not asleep, he might just pass on by my house so I won't make a peep. I left him cookies and some milk in case he needs a snack, 'cause it might make him hungry when he lifts that heavy pack. I love when Santa visits, and I know he's a nice guy, but I really wish I could stay up till Santa Claus stops by. So if you live in a house where Santa visits, you know that you have to go to bed. We always used to tell our girls, oh, you have to go to bed so Santa can come. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about Santa in other parts of the world. In England, they call him Father Christmas. He goes by different names all over the world. We call him Santa, or we call him Kris Kringle. In French, he's Père Noël. In Spanish, Papa Noel. In German, Weihnachtsmann. And in Germany, kids put their shoes by the front door. And Weihnachtsmann will put gifts in their shoes, so they have to be good, or they might get coal in their shoes. And they write letters to Santa in Germany, and in some parts of Germany, they actually decorate their letters with sugar, which I thought was an interesting idea. In Italy, he's Babbo Natale, or literally Daddy Christmas. And of course, we have La Befana, who comes on January 5th. And so she comes a little later than Daddy Christmas does, than Babbo Natale. And I showed you some pictures of La Befana. So let me just show you a little bit, if I can pull it up here. Okay, just a little bit of how La Befana, let me turn it up.
For old Saint Nick was even a twinkle in his mama's eye, huh? Now, your Santa Claus, what does he fly up on? He's on the sleigh, see, with the reindeer. Ah, yes, the sleigh and magic reindeer. Well, that must be very nice, huh? Poor old La Befana does not have a sleigh. What do you think Befana flies on? What do you think? You think on the broomstick, see, because I am a witch.
Okay, so La Befana looks like she would be scary, but of course she's not. And the story of La Befana is that back when Jesus was born, the wise men asked La Befana if she would like to travel with them to see the Christ child, and she said no, she had too much to do. And then she decided after they had left that she was going to go after all. So she thought she could catch up with them. So she put a lot of treats and sweets and good things to eat in a bag. And then she tried to find the wise men. And even though she followed the same star that the wise men followed, she could never find the Christ child. So they say that La Befana still just goes on January 5th from house to house and leaves treats for the children, still looking for baby Jesus. So I like that legend. So whatever you are doing for Christmas, putting up a tree maybe, waiting for Santa maybe, putting up your stockings, you may do that. We put them up here. Even Gracie has one in the middle. Putting up your nativity, whatever you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. And by the way, Merry Christmas and 143. And I love you guys. Have a good holiday.